All right, hello everyone, and welcome to the Hello Harem podcast. I'm your host, Alex Luby, and I'm joined, as always, by the horniest of homies to sail the seven seas, Mr. Anthony Luby, Luke Farnsworth, and it's the first episode of the new setup. We're doing it via the internet now. We're not all in this. Luke is in. Luke, where are you again?
Virginia.
I was gonna say like Atlantis, but Luke's in Virginia now. He's by
Why
the
would it
beach,
be in Atlantis?
chilling on some aircraft carriers. You know, doing gooning, truly
Yeah,
gooning.
I am gooning.
We're still in Ohio.
How is
you know those
everyone doing?
stickers that say "Stuck in
Okay.
Ohio"?
Yeah.
That's us. We are those stickers. Luke is not that sticker.
I gave the contingent that you guys could move.
I could
Anthony
move.
has no skills transferable to the things you talked
It doesn't
about.
have to be.
Dude.
That's
They
right.
train
You could
you.
well.
They
Yeah.
train you. They pay you and train you.
I like getting paid.
22 an hour.
I would heavily consider it if there wasn't for like one thing here.
What's the cost of living down there?
I don't know.
You fucking live there.
Anthony, okay,
I
I'll
live
tell
in
you.
an
I'll tell you.
apartment.
I'll tell you what it is. So, little known fact to the viewers: we fucking love chocolate here, like love, Dove chocolate to be specific. So up in Ohio, I live like literally 2 minutes from a Walgreens, and that's walking. So I go in, I'm like, oh, dude, I want some chocolate because Luke said something in the chat, and I'm an impulsive asshole. So I get some chocolates. $12 for a family size bag. And they're not the biggest bags in the world, but they're a decent size. So I'm like, okay, I'm happy to spend my $12 on something that's going to give me very little satisfaction. But it's good. So Luke comes in, we're in Discord, right? And he's like, hey, I got these 2 bags of Dove for $8 total. Luke paid half the price, Anthony, for Dove chocolate than I did.
You
So
know,
the cost of living in VA seems way cheaper.
I'm going to be honest. I don't think the cost of living is justified by a bag of chocolate.
Dove is really high quality chocolate. I think you better reevaluate your assessment.
No, I love Dove. That is superior chocolate to Hershey's. But like,
So,
rent aside, gas aside, all the essential things, your bag of chocolate is cheaper.
Yeah. This is that you mentioned Hershey's. I don't know why this popped up, but one day I was at work and I was crawling under a deck of this really shitty house. Like no one's lived there for probably 15 years. And I'm crawling under this deck and I get a whiff of what smells like Hershey's chocolate. I mean, clearly it's not because I'm under a deck. And it smelled like throw up, and I was like, man, I kind of want some Hershey's right now. It made me realize that Hershey's actually smells like throw up.
It does.
Well,
It
yeah.
smells. It's very acidic, and your stomach has a lot of stomach
that
acid.
is, right?
Why?
It
You
has
have a-
the same. It actually has the same like enzymes that your stomach acid does to make it last longer.
So basically, Hershey's is throw up.
Yeah, basically.
Damn.
We're
No,
eating.
that's why it
Most-
tastes like throw up. It's used like the way they preserve it is the same shit that's in your stomach, so that's why it tastes and smells like throw up.
What was Mr. Hershey's first name?
Milton. It was
Herschel.
Milton.
Herschel?
It's
It
not
was-
Herschel.
It was Milton.
Herschel Hershey?
It was
I
Milton.
thought that's Milton Bradley. Hold on.
No, it's Milton
S.
Hershey.
Milton S. Hershey.
Milton
Hershey.
S.
Hershey.
His middle name was Snavely.
Milton Snavely Hershey.
His name was Milton Snavely. No
Look
wonder
at
his
his
chocolate tasted-
mustache. This
He-
guy's mustache is awesome.
He was a
His
pretty good
mustache is
dude,
awesome,
wasn't he?
but-
Like he took in kids and he just, I guess, gave
I
them
think
chocolate. I thought he
he
was a pretty
was.
good guy.
I think so.
Yeah, he was, but I know everybody knows Ford.
Ford was a piece of shit.
Yeah, he wasn't he like a
Piece of shit.
fascist or something? He was like a
Probably.
racist.
I wouldn't be
I
surprised.
totally wouldn't be surprised. Like not at
You
all.
know the types of people that drive Fords?
Hey, I have
All
a Ford.
racist.
Yeah,
I have a
racist.
All
Ford.
racist.
Alex has a Ford.
All
Yeah.
racist. I'm not budging on this. They're all racist.
Yeah, well, Hyundai's engines blow up because they're manufactured that way.
Okay, I drive Korean, so I'm not racist. I drive foreign.
But your
Or
engine
yeah,
did blow up.
he's
My
got us
engine
there.
did blow up, but it's still not racist.
Checkmate, liberal.
So you can say all you want about my engine blowing up, but A, I'm not racist. B, I don't drive a Ford.
My
I'm
Ford's
gonna make
gotten
this.
through thick and thin.
Checkmate.
I feel like we talked about cars last podcast too. Oh yeah,
I,
let me give you a. Does anybody want to give the quick story of what the fuck happened last week?
oh, I will because I invited that asshole here.
Oh yeah,
So
lay it
We can
on
still
us.
invite him. He could still join.
I don't
I
want
don't
to
want. I
see
don't want
his
him in here.
face. So with Luke moving down to Virginia, we had to figure out a way to still do the podcast. And we were looking, researching. I talked to some people. They said Zoom was good. We said Discord should work. We can record the audio. And then we all got our cameras set up. And we can just stream our stuff through here, record it through Discord. Cool. So I watched some YouTube videos on recording audio through Discord. And the top ones, like quite a few of them actually, there was a lot, were this thing called Craig. And Craig is a Discord bot that you invite into your server. And he records the audio. And I was like, cool, problem solved. So I put Craig in the server. We invite him. And I do a test recording. I'm like, okay, Craig works. This is based. We get it set up. First episode of remote podcasting. I invite Craig. Craig replies with a
Oh god.
recording in a really like bland tone. And he's a bear. Craig is a bear. Looks like he's made in MS Paint. And he shows up. So there's our three screens here. Mine would get shifted over, and Craig would appear down there. His stupid fucking face. We get to a point in the episode. We are like 2 hours in, and we still weren't done. And I don't know why we stopped, but I tried to stop Craig, and he kept saying no. He was literally telling me no.
Like,
Literally.
I'm not in the channel.
And I was
We're
like,
Craig, you're right there.
Craig, yeah, we can see your stupid face. Like, you're in the channel. You told us you were recording for the past 2 hours. Now, on this Discord page, you go to a website. It says he can record up to 6 hours. I can assure you that Craig does not record up to 6 hours. So we have kicked Craig, and we've gone through OBS now. Craig fucked over the last episode.
I do have a theory with Craig, and I think that the file he tried to send was too big for normal Discord. I think you need Nitro to actually record that long.
Well, the thing is, I couldn't even stop him.
I know. I don't know what was wrong with him.
He was just like, huh.
Is it
No.
bad that I kind of want to invite Craig just to hear him go recording? And then
I don't
just
want
type-
Craig here.
At the end of the podcast,
I kind of just want to hear him say recording.
I'm afraid he
The
won't
thing
stop
that-
again.
the thing that sucked most about that whole experience was the fact that we were 2 hours into the podcast when we realized Craig wasn't
The
recording.
thing is, it was like, there was no signal that he ever stopped. He was here the whole time. He never went away. Craig was always there. He just like wouldn't
Watching.
end the recording.
Like, I mean, we lost a whole like this episode that you guys are seeing now is the second time
This is
we've
the second
recorded
record-
it
This is
Yeah.
the second run.
because we did this last Saturday.
My foot's asleep.
That's awesome.
Mine is-
It hurts. It hurts so
Somebody's,
bad.
somebody's rolling waifus. Can you guys hear that?
No, because I
No.
mute the servers that have waifu rules.
I need to. I can.
It's
I
the
hope they got a good
beep,
waifu.
beep, beep.
Which is why sometimes I don't know when you guys are in the servers because I have them all muted if they have a waifu ruler.
That's smart because it's fucking annoying.
I don't have
I
him
mean, if
muted.
you had
but
a separate channel, I could just mute the channel.
I don't know why I'm not hearing the notifications because I don't have it muted. Maybe you're in a different server that's
Sometimes I
rolling.
do and sometimes I don't. I don't know what's going on.
It's probably because you're stinky.
You know,
Maybe.
I don't care. The beeping is annoying.
But yeah, so this is the second episode we're recording this. We're
Rerun.
we're
speed-
via
Yeah.
we're using the internet waves as opposed to human contact.
We're using 5G.
We're using Starlink.
The,
Elon hooked us up.
oh
so-
yeah, dude. Because I
Should
totally
we do
didn't.
it?
Look at-
I'm friends with Elon.
Hey guys, should we do a room tour?
I'm not moving my camera because I have it in a decent
I'm
position.
not saying that. I'm just saying, oh, What's in the background? What interesting things? Luke can go last because he's got the coolest thing.
He has
Anthony,
the
do you
void.
Wait, hold on. I have to set up the void. Give
We'll
me a
start with
second.
Luke.
Okay,
Luke
Anthony,
has
do you want to
the
kick
void.
off? Do you want to kick off the Hello Harem cribs?
All right, guys. Welcome to Hello Harm Cribs, and this is my crib. When you walk in my door, okay, that's my closet. That's not the door, but there's a door over here. And so
He's T-posing.
Luke is in
Luke,
the
hit
void.
the doinky sploinky.
I don't think he can hear. Oh, he can hear us. Does he have his headphones on?
No, I don't think so. They're not wireless, are they?
Hold
they're
on.
not.
So, as you guys can see,
Hey,
I
Luke.
have my very own personal void.
Luke, could you
Yeah.
hear us?
I heard Alex say, "Do the doinky,
Okay.
doinky."
I thought you just had the intuition to
We
do
thought
it.
you couldn't hear us. It was just telekinesis.
That was
Well, as soon as I
impressive stuff.
saw just my arms, I was like, I feel like they're gonna tell me to do the doinky splinky.
This dude,
Oh, yeah,
this
we
dude
did.
nailed it.
Anthony's giving his room tour.
All
right
right,
now.
so over here's the door, like where I'm pointing. There's a door there.
Here's
you walk
the
in.
door.
I can't get my arm. This is my one of my guitars. That's a classical guitar. It uses nylon strings. Back here, this is Tai-Ho. She's a calendar, and this thing that has all my manga on it and some other
your
Japanese stuff.
microphone's kind of covering it, but it is.
Yeah, there's a Chocola figure over there, which is pretty based. And this is my Rushia plushie. I paid a lot of money for her.
How much?
I don't want to say. And this is
How much?
stop.
Anthony, was it? I mean, it couldn't have been over 150, right?
Stop.
Like, there's no way.
Alex. Stop.
What did it come out to? Like 170?
Yes. It's like 168. Anyway, this is my Kitsune mask. I just bought this. It's kind of neat. It has a little battery pack and it lights up. And it was like $11. I wanted a wall thing. It's perfect.
That's how cheap they are. Holy crap!
This one,
Mhm.
it's like shit plastic with some shit lights, but it
I've
gets
got one
it
that's,
gets
like,
the job
pretty
done.
I've got one that's
Luke
pretty
has.
Yeah, they look pretty cool. This is my calendar whiteboard. All my essential stuff is up there. This thing, Alex got for me when he was in Kyoto, right? And then this.
Do you know what temple that is in Kyoto?
No, what temple?
Ginkakuji.
Ginkakuji Temple.
Ginkakuji.
So that's authentic Japanese right there.
Yeah, that's from the motherland,
This headband,
from the land of the senpais
the land of the senpais,
and the oni-chans and
Sensho.
Onesans,
Sensho.
Sensho.
and the horny pirates.
This headband is from my friend Matt when he was in Disney Japan. Got that for me from
Same exact thing as regular Japan.
authentic Disney Japan.
It's like a real embassy.
And this thing right here, that's my mini fridge with stickers. Got some stuff on there. My essential oil diffuser for when I need oil diffused. This is a picture of my dog. He is like a captain. I don't know what he's doing. He's vibing up there. That's my bed's over here with Botan pillow on it, which is epic. Then I got a lamp.
Botan pillow is epic.
I got some other stuff on the walls, like a My Sakurajima frame picture thing and a display. That's my room. Thanks for coming to my crib.
Thanks for
Nice,
talking.
dude.
Big TED talk.
So where's the magic happen?
There is no magic here. There is none.
Damn.
I can get a beer in the fridge though.
I got beer. I'm drinking Orion from Okinawa.
Sour Monkey Gang.
I have a Guinness.
Luke's got a Guinness. My room tour is I don't know. I got black walls. That is my guitar. That is my Tai-Ho on my lamp. And if I move my mic down to that gold thing, that's my little, those cats that do their hand. It's like that guy. That's Arthur. Arthur's a stuffed panda. That is also the picture of my dog. He's an angel in that one. He's not Leopold Bonaparte. That's a drum head, and this whole wall behind me is like my I guess you could call it my Japan shrine. That's everything from my trip to Japan. That's my light that I just got a new bulb for today. I can change the colors for it.
Did you get the same one I did?
Is it like the floodlight bulb?
No.
Or is it the actual round one?
It's like a round bulb.
Because that is a floodlight in there.
Oh.
Yeah, that's all they had when it was like $40 for that fucking bulb.
Yeah, they're neat though. You can have it turn
Yeah.
on when your alarm goes off.
Ooh, I'm gonna set it up to do that.
That's
Can you
what I
pair it
do.
with like what's her face?
Yeah, that's how I do it.
I'm not gonna say her name because she's
Can
listening.
you pair it with what's her face?
And then back here is my 02 display, which Luke got for us for Christmas. He got us all displays. And then above that's my Gekikon symbol. That's a sake brand. And then that's my power outlet down there.
Oh,
Look at that. Yeah. Sweet.
epic.
Right? Luke, tell us about the void.
So as you guys can see over here, if you look closely, you can see it's the void. I sleep in it.
Nothing goes in and nothing. Well, everything goes in and nothing comes
Everything
out.
goes in,
Nothing
nothing
comes
comes
out.
out. I'm the only one that's allowed to traverse the void. I've never seen anyone else make it out alive. I had
Yo,
to use my foot there.
that was sly. That was sick, low
I
key.
couldn't reach it with my headset on.
That was a little
And then
cool.
I can actually take mine off because it's a fucking webcam, which is why I'm in 10 frames per second sometimes.
See, yeah, the apartment
Hey.
tour.
Here's
Hell
all my
fucking
here's
yeah.
all my Hollow Myth shit and my Victorious. Over there's Kichi and
I see the Nesso berries.
Victory and Rinya. I put them there because I thought, that's really funny. When I come in through my front door, I can go, oh hey, my Nezzo berries. There's the stuffed animal kids.
Oh my god.
Another
There's
void.
my couch, and there's my little lanterns. They have
I love
tea
those lanterns.
Those lanterns are
nice.
based.
You know, look, it's funny. It's funny because I see where I slept on the floor when you first moved in.
I
do
know.
too.
When
Furniture.
I'm literally. This is where I slept on the floor when we were here.
Yeah.
Hey, let's see that Ina desk mat again.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I want to see.
Wait.
Whoa.
Ina.
And the balcony. I want to see the Whoa.
Yeah.
Taco Dachi for the win.
Ina desk mat is based.
Can I see the balcony too? It's
well, there's the
closed.
balcony, but there's a void there too. The void goes away in the mornings though,
That's cool.
and then there's my kitchen over there, but who gives a shit about that? And yeah, there's like baby ass apartment tour. If I had an actual camera, I might catch that whenever I decide to make a YouTube channel because I don't know what name for one. I have no clue what to name a YouTube channel when I make
It
it.
doesn't matter. Like the biggest thing I've heard from everyone is the name literally does not. It doesn't matter.
I know it doesn't
You always
matter.
overplay it in your head though so much more.
Yeah.
Well, it's not even that I'm overplaying it. I just want a name that I don't hate. I don't give a shit what anyone else thinks. You can
Like who-
fucking hate my name all you want.
Like people can look at like PewDiePie, be like, damn, I wish I came up with PewDiePie. But in reality, when PewDiePie was like a nobody, who the fuck is gonna be like, yo, PewDiePie's a sweet name, I wish
They're
I
like,
chose
what
that.
the fuck
Everyone
is that
the,
even?
the names sound
They're
cool after they're attached to
After they're
something
big.
successful.
Yeah.
I know. I don't give a shit about what other people think about the name I have. I just want a name I don't hate.
Call it like Nesso Burger.
Nesso burger.
And then you
I
could
can't-
you could get yourself looking like a Nesso berry.
Why would I name my channel Nezzo Burger?
Nesso burger.
I don't know.
That
It's just a
doesn't
name.
I feel like that sounds like a toy review fucking channel.
Loki does.
Nesso Burger.
You could do clickbait videos like I bought every single Nesso berry or I bought the Terra Jumbo Nesso berry.
And then just show pictures of it from like an eBay account.
What's up,
Shittily dropped.
What's up, YouTube? I just bought the Terra Jumbo Nesso berry for
What's
$800.
good, YouTube? You gotta do like the arm movements. So you be like, what's good?
It's your boy Nesso Burger.
Nesso Burger.
Okay,
And
see,
then do
that
the
doesn't
chop.
sound like. See, that's the thing. It doesn't flow with an intro. I
No,
don't
it's
think
fucking
Nesso
horrible.
Burger-
Nesso Barrow is
let's
stupid.
Let's bite right into this video or some stupid shit like that.
This is getting cheesy. Let's see what's in the box.
You gotta realize I would hate that so much. That would get so hard on me.
I know this is my 700 video on Nesso Berry, so the bun's getting a little stale on this one. So let's just flip it over. Let's flip this patty over and get to another series here.
Let's flip this patty and put some condiments on it. This is my third Nezzo berry.
You just make burger puns. It's easy.
You could make you can make a video that's just like, "Fuck you if you don't like Love Live," and just shit on people for not liking Love Live.
I could do that with any channel I had, and I
know.
wouldn't have to be named Nezzo Burger.
It's
You
just a
know,
thought.
dude, that would kill me inside. I think I would die inside if I had to get on in front of a camera and go, What's up, Nezo Burger Nation?
What's up, my? Oh, we got to think of a name for like your fan base.
What's something in Love Live that starts with an S? Can anybody think of anything?
Sex.
There's lots of that in Love Live. I was thinking like he could call his fans.
You could call them the sliders.
What's
you
up,
know?
my
The sliders
sesame
are small
seed?
burgers.
Yeah, you can call them sliders or sesame
Sliders
seeds
are
or
small burgers. So
or
what was
seasoned fries.
what's
Burger
up?
Nation. Then it's Bun for short.
What's up, my rinyas?
Dude, why are you making it the absolute last thing I'd ever want to say?
It's got a
Hey,
thing
Luke,
to
you
it.
want to hate your life while making a YouTube channel? Here's perfect names for you to just fucking despise every moment of it.
Nesso Burger.
Maybe I'll just name it
the new head YouTube sober hot on the YouTube scene.
Maybe I'll just name myself Shampoo.
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 Yeah, I like shampoo's a vibe. Okay.
I like shampoo. Yeah.
I love that all caught on because I got fucking wasted before a Korn concert and said shampoo. Thought shampoo was the funniest thing in the world in a Smash game.
Shampoo.
Shampoo.
That YouTube channel that does the they do all the live things. It's like the Inugami Corona experience. That's actually the one they just released a
yeah.
few days ago.
Hololive
Really?
Clippers.
Yeah, the Inugami Corona experience. It
Wow,
was, it was funny.
That's
was
like
very good.
released so much later than I figured it would have been. I figured that'd be like a 2020 video, you know?
Yeah, but it just came
Because
out.
I remember seeing the like Nakiri Ayame experience like in 2020.
Yeah, I remember. I've watched Fubker, Ayame, Aqua, Mio.
Rushia, you've seen
Yeah,
Rushia.
the Rushia one,
The Fortnite
Corona.
Burger experience.
the Fortnite Burger experience, the Mr. Beast Burger experience.
You know, I've actually heard that Mr. Beast Burger is not bad.
I'm curious. How do you get one?
You have to live in fucking California.
I will
thought they
never
s-
live in California.
I wanted to for a really long time.
Yeah, I did before it went all to shit.
Yeah,
It's a
no.
horrible state
No,
now.
I would not like to live in California.
Because there's
No.
only one Mr. Beast Burger in all of the fucking nation. It's in California.
I don't think I'm gonna go do that for a burger. I'm not
No,
gonna.
I
I'm not
wouldn't
gonna
go
go.
to California for a burger. Well, we can get a burger when we go to see a ship.
We
Yeah.
can. Well, San Diego's out there, right?
Luke, this is actually kind of disheartening.
Yeah.
So you know how USS New Jersey is in Camden, New Jersey?
Mhm.
So you know that guy that goes around like ghettos of America and just films them?
Yeah.
He made a video and did his top 10 worst ghettos he's ever been to, and Camden, New Jersey was number one.
I don't like this doesn't surprise me. I'm not surprised in the slightest.
I didn't know Camden was that bad. And then
Yeah.
right across the river was number two. It was like it started with like a K. I was like, fuck, this is where Boat is.
Well,
I
I
don't
guess
wanna get
for
mugged.
Camden, all we'll have to do is just do a day trip.
Yeah, just a
Yeah,
day.
I'm not staying in Camden. You know,
How
I see
far's
enough ghetto
Camden
here in
from
Ohio.
me?
Camden?
Yeah, I'm about to find out real fast because it can't be that far.
Yeah, it was hilarious. I was like, oh my god, like that's exactly where the USS New Jersey is.
I'm gonna estimate 5 hours,
Actually,
6.
just under 5.
Oh,
like
451.
450.
how much is it for us, Anthony? Like,
Probably 7
8.
or 8.
It's 537 if we just go through Delaware, but then we have to drive through Delaware.
I'll
I've been to
check.
Delaware.
Let's see
I
what
spent a
Camden is.
week in Delaware. dude.
Actually,
a week.
it's 4 hours and 51 minutes, but we have to drive directly through the center of Washington.
Could we do that at like?
Camden, New Jersey is 6
2:30.
hours and 14 minutes from us.
You have to drive through the entirety of Pennsylvania.
Oh yeah, that's gross.
That sucks.
It's gross and icky.
I do like I want to see like Philadelphia, just because like how old it is and the history in it. But I heard it's kind of a shit
Philadelphia
city.
was on that list too.
Yeah, I
it
know
was like
Philadelphia
number
is
3 or
not a
4.
great city.
No, it's
Philadelphia
terrible.
is shit.
Like terrible. I think in Philly, that was the only footage that he had where someone actively tried to mug him. Someone
Oh,
came
that's.
up to his car and he's like, "Yo, get the fuck out!" And he just sped away.
I've always wondered how people think that's gonna go when they see someone in a car. Like, hey, get the fuck out of your car! Like, I can just drive. What do you?
I
Yeah,
know, I don't get
there's
it.
so many like security measures that you have in a car, like a window, a barrier between you, locked doors, and
I mean,
an
those,
engine.
yeah, but those, excuse me. Pardon my
French.
Eastern European. Um, what was I saying? Oh yeah, like the glass in cars, I don't think is really gonna. Because you got to remember, like these dudes walk in the streets in like Philly or Camden or packing heaters. You know,
Well,
they
like
got something.
if that dude was packing a heater, why didn't he bust it out?
I don't know.
So I don't think he was packing a heater.
I think they always stay strapped with something. You know.
But I mean, even if they stay strapped, if you're really trying to rob someone, you're gonna just pull it
Yeah,
out.
you're gonna use it.
Someone's gonna
Yeah.
listen to you if there's a gun pointed at them.
I mean, I would still just drive away.
I
I'd
mean,
like
yeah, I would.
crouch in
Well,
my seat above my steering wheel and be like I don't care if I hit a car or a person at that point. I'm getting the fuck out
I
of
would,
there.
because if you hit a car, that stops you, and that gives the person a chance to run up to your vehicle.
But then there's two people.
Well, I'd just floor it, dude. Like,
Well, no, you have to. No. That's the perfect strat. You hit them. So when the dude comes with his gun, the dude in the car in front of you pulls his gun out.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then
the
they
other
get into a
two fight.
gunfight. Yeah,
and you back away
yeah.
while they're
So
distracted.
you cause a third party and you get out.
Yeah, someone who had just no reason to be
It's a
involved
perfect
is now
strategy.
It's a
is
big
But
now
win.
dead.
make sure they have Pennsylvania license plates though.
Hey, question: when we went to remember last year we went our failed camping trip?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Did we go to that was Dayton, right?
right.
yeah.
We were like pretty much on Wright-Patterson Air Force Base.
Yeah.
I listened
Pretty
to
close.
a podcast today on alien theorists theorizing, and they covered Wright-Pat Air Force Base with Hangar 18 and stuff. So I'm like, hey, we were there. Dayton sucks.
Pretty much.
Don't go.
Dayton's
Dayton's terrible. I will say though, that burger we got not terrible.
That was from Smash Burger. What was it called?
Yeah.
Was
That was a
Smash
good burger.
It wasn't bad. It
The
was pretty
museum
good.
was super based.
The
Oh,
museum
yeah.
was the only thing worth seeing in all of Dayton.
Yeah,
I
Dayton.
mean, I would go back for sure, but
It was just
That's it.
It was interesting listening to the podcast where a place where we've been, although we didn't really explore the Air Force Base, but did you know that is I believe it is one of the largest Air Force bases like ever. It has over like 800 buildings and employs over 50,000 people.
my God,
It
that's
is-
right, Patterson.
Yeah, right, Pat. It is enormous.
Holy shit! I
So
didn't
there's a
know it
lot
was
of
that
there's a
big.
lot of aliens and UFOs that are hidden there. So be on the lookout.
Allegedly.
Not allegedly. It's true. It's true. I heard it on a podcast.
Well, I mean, NASA did confirm that aliens do exist.
It did?
Yeah, that was at the height of pandemic.
No, really?
You don't.
Yes.
It was remember those videos of like the Tic Tacs? They confirmed that they were like, "Hey, we don't know what these are." The military and the government confirmed that. They're like, "Yeah, we have no idea what these are."
And NASA confirmed that they were not from Earth.
Wow, how did that just like? I mean, I'm
Because
sure
it was the
I've
height
heard
of
of.
Because no one
pandemic.
there was just everything was brovid.
Oh my
Everyone
God!
was like, "Oh my god, I can't go outside." NASA's like, "There's aliens, guys," and everyone's like, "But I can't go outside."
I was like, "Oh, we'll just let that sweep under the rug. Just forget about it. Forget we said
Made
anything."
games about that for a while about how like everyone's freaking out about a pandemic, but NASA announced aliens exist.
Right,
no one
like
cared.
that is a perfect time to do it too. Like,
No one's gonna pay attention. They never have to do it again.
yeah, like no, we already did it. Sorry, we're not going to give you any
We
details
heard.
on when or where, but we did it.
We heard. We know. The
We're
Hello
always
Harem
watching.
podcast knows.
Always watching.
Well,
Crack open the second Orion beer.
I
Let's
gotta-
get into some anime.
let me finish this, and then I'm gonna crack open one of my other brewskis. Hold on.
Because we got to get into Thorpe's anime of the week that he has to talk
Yeah,
about
me
again.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was really excited to do mine too this week, you asshole.
Why is it his fault?
It's Craig's.
It's
Fuck
Craig's
Craig,
fault.
dude.
Fuck
You know,
Craig.
I'm
You
tired of
guys
Craig,
just got
man.
a nice little frame of Anthony's ass right there.
Yeah, so many. Hey, Jamie, can you zoom in on that?
Hey, Jamie, pull that
What
up.
is this, Mythbusters?
No, Joe Rogan.
Uh,
I've been listening to a lot of Joe Rogan in the past couple weeks, like just copious amounts. Because
I'll go in spurts.
I mean, like I listen to full ass episodes because when I'm at work, I just throw my earbuds in.
Your
My
AirPods. Dude, I throw my basketball playing
I
golden.
throw my golden. I throw my
Yo,
full
yo,
size golden retrievers in my
my
ears.
basketball playing Golden. He's also a general.
A general.
AirPods.
Dude,
AirPods.
look at his drip.
Oh yeah, yeah. Look at him. He's Napoleon
What's
Bonaparte.
this one? This is Dogfish Head Sea Quench Ale.
What is that? Like a
That's
IPA?
a sour.
I've been working on catching up
Oh,
on a
wow.
podcast I like listening to. It's called Dungeons and Daddies.
Isn't that just
What do they
dads who
do?
play D&D?
No, they're normal guys, but they play dads in D&D.
Oh,
Luke,
that's kind
next
of funny.
time, next time you are up in Ohio, I want to set up the old podcast space like thematically, and I want Andy there, and I want him to give us a D&D like theme. You know what I mean? Like me, you, Anthony, and Jay,
Alex, we'd be able to
are
play
in it,
like twice
and
a
then
year.
Andy is the dungeon master.
No, you can do one shot.
You can do, yeah, you can do like short ones.
People make one shots, and
Yeah.
sometimes they like range from like 40 minutes to like 2 hours.
Chuckle Sandwich did it, and it was fucking hilarious. Like
There's
theirs
a
was
lot of
really
like
good.
there's a lot of like pre-written one shots too. Which
Yeah,
I know
I think-
Andy's been wanting to write a campaign, so I feel like having him DM a written one shot would probably help with doing
Have him
that.
there.
Yeah.
Have him in
Have
the
it set.
studio. Have him in the studio.
The
Like
longest
he-
part's gonna be all of us making our characters, but we should do that off screen.
Yeah, yeah, we should.
That would be fun. I would enjoy doing
That'd
that.
be. Wouldn't that be cool? Like that'd
Dude,
be really
I've wanted
fun.
to play D&D for a while now. I keep
I have
begging Andy to
too.
write a
Like-
fucking campaign.
It sounds really fun.
Well, the problem with doing D&D is that if we were to do it, we'd have to do it consistently. You can't
Yeah.
you can't blow off every week.
He does it like twice a week, doesn't he?
Yeah, he
I
has
think
two different campaigns he
Mondays
does.
and Tuesdays, right?
I think right now it used to be Mondays and Tuesdays, and
I know it's
Me-
Sunday. Last time he was at my house, he said Sundays.
We were up till like 4 o'clock, and he leaves at 8 a.m. to go play D&D. That's dedication.
Yeah.
yeah, because he has jackass friends that changed the time on him like 6 times. And they
Yeah.
only made plans that have worked with them or something like that. Yeah, for D&D, you have to do it consistently, or else you'll just like forget where you are in campaigns and shit.
That's understandable.
So it'd
That
have to be
sounds
like
fun, though,
a week.
dude. Like next time you're up here for an extended amount of time, I guess. That'd be super fun.
That would
That's
be
Or
fun.
like, I mean, dude, we could do it at your place too. You know, we could just bring some gear, some camera
Yeah,
gear.
I mean, I said you guys can come down for 4th of July if you want.
We should move. I know Andy mentioned May, but I would definitely. If we can move that to July, that'd be based.
Do you
mean,
guys
I
get any
would be-
days off in May?
So I would be down to do both. I don't
No,
give a
but
fuck.
I'll
They're 2
have,
months
um,
apart. They're 2 months apart. Who cares? Call off a couple times in May. Call off a couple times in 4th of July.
I only have so many like call-offs before I get fired.
I don't.
Okay, well I'm not you.
You don't have like vacation days or anything?
I do,
Yeah.
but like
Fucking
I
use
plan on.
one.
I plan on what? Going
mean,
on vacation? Yeah, going down to the beach really isn't a vacation, Anthony.
No,
Well,
when we go
well,
in
like,
May,
I'm gonna
it'll
use
be
a
like
week.
1 day call off.
I'm gonna
It'll
use
be
a
like
week
1 day.
in August to come down and visit Luke. So I'm gonna use a week for that, and then like other times, I plan on using some for conventions, and like so on.
We'll use one for May. Like Andy said, like May 13th or 15th.
Well, we
something
haven't
like
even
that.
discussed it, so we'll discuss it. We'll see what works.
Yeah,
Oh wait, no, that won't work.
he said something about your dad coming down too.
Yeah, my
so
dad's
We,
gonna be
weren't.
down
Sure,
then.
yeah, we weren't sure when exactly.
We were gonna work
So-
around that.
Yeah, that won't. It won't work for like the weekend. He said he was free.
Well,
I mean, I can make weekends free.
I'm
So
usually-
it could be the next weekend after that.
You
I
could
don't
literally
care.
come down anytime you want, and I would
Yeah.
not say no.
Hey,
I
I
really
could,
don't.
I could
Ayo,
start
Luke,
driving
I'm
down
here.
right now. Luke,
If you-
I'm coming down right now.
So if you send me a text that said, "Hey Luke, I'm here and I'm at work," I'm gonna say, "Tough titties, bud. I'm at work right now. Wait till 3 or wait till 4."
I'm just gonna hit you with an OMW. Like
All
out of
right, and
out
I
of the
will
blue.
say,
I'm gonna
Halfway
say
through
on my way.
Virginia right now, and you hit him with the OMW.
him at the
Okay,
OMW, I'm gonna go. Okay.
I'll just get some Mexican and wait there for 8 hours until you're off work because they won't give me my fucking check.
I'll go. Okay, I have and a spare key. I'll give you when I come back. Like that'll be that.
Well, let's hit some anime of the week.
Yeah, that's why we're
Anime of the
here.
week.
That's why
Right?
we're here.
Yeah,
Anime.
we come.
Oh fuck!
Luke, we sure do. We sure do.
Oh my god! I,
Alex,
holy shit! What the fuck?
Alex, we weren't
Alex.
laughing at you.
What were you laughing at?
Luke,
The beer?
Luke said, "Yeah, we come." Just stop.
Oh, you guys didn't see my beer?
No.
No, I did.
Oh, it was all
I
like
was
ice cold
laughing.
and foamy.
I was laughing at the beer because you went, "Oh shit!" Then you
It
went,
was like all foamy at the top. Like, oh fuck!
I was laughing at the "Yeah, we come."
"Yeah, we."
I didn't even hear that.
It was
I didn't
funny.
even
It
hear
was funny.
Oh, now I got beer all over me.
What's new?
If I had
Which
a
one of you
nickel,
guys is gonna come lick it off?
No.
I can't.
I just crossed a boundary. Let's talk about anime now.
Okay, so for the second time, this anime of the week is Nisekoi, and I'm going to speed run this because the description is A, long, and B, I don't really want to do it again. Nisekoi is a pretty popular harem anime that we follow our protagonist, who I do not remember the name of. I only remember the name of like Chitoge. It's
You don't remember Onodera?
of course I remember Onodera, but
Nice.
our main guy is
I don't like
the
being this far back.
son of a
Raku.
Raku is the son of a leading yakuza member in Japan, and a new gang comes in from America. I think they're called like the honeybees or something similar to that. It has bees, honey. Or
Beehive gang.
The beehive gang. So they come into Japan, and there's like a territorial dispute, and there's some clashing. So Raku comes to school, and this new girl comes to school named Chitoge. So they have kind of an arranged deal that their parents made for them. They are going to act like they are a couple, even though they hate each other, to kind of ease tensions between the two gangs. And the story pretty much follows that. But Raku has a crush on a girl from his class named Onodera. And the whole kind of essential plot is he had this key necklace, and he made this promise with a girl when he was a child that like they'd get married, and she has like the lock and he has the key. So he has to find out who has whatever. It's the necklace thing. You get it?
This guy, he got it backwards. Raku has the lock.
He has the
and
lock,
girls
and
have
he's
the
got to
key.
find the girl that has the key. And the girl that has the key, they made like a love pact or something. And it just follows that.
Jelly babies.
They made a love pact.
Yeah, something like that. Anyway, my description is horrible, and I really implore you to go read it for yourself. But it was a very fun show. Probably one of my favorite harems, I would say.
You missed the most important part, though, and that's the quintessential bread in the mouth running scene at the start,
Oh,
where she
we
knees
can't-
Raku in the
Yeah,
face.
the
Yeah,
the,
can't forget
the
that.
essential anime trope of being late to school, running with bread in your mouth, and kneeing your classmate in the head.
And kneeing a man right in the face and knocking him out and being called a savage gorilla.
It's absolutely
And then
essential.
being pissed about hitting someone else like it's not your fault.
But
Well, it was his fault for being there.
yeah,
Exactly.
it's simple.
I would be at fault.
Chitoge did it right. Yeah.
If Chitoge came around kneeing me in the face, I would be at fault.
I'd be at fault.
It'd be my fault.
I definitely I give the show a big recommendation. This was one of the best harems I've seen. It wasn't boring, and one thing, Luke, what studio did this?
Shaft.
And one thing with Shaft is they do like a lot of fast-paced, weird cutscenes. It's not super fast-paced, but it's cut in a way that is just really interesting. There's a bunch of different cut shots, and it just kind of
Monogatari.
like think
Yeah,
Monogatari.
yeah.
It's exactly like that, and it just makes the show
Same studio.
a whole lot more interesting. If I were to give a rating, what did I say? I think I said like a
How many
9.
pieces? How many pieces of bread in the mouth out of 10?
I give this like 9 pieces of bread.
I agree. I can easily agree with a 9.
Oh,
This is one of those shows that all of us have seen. Like we've all seen.
Yeah.
This is one of like the
Basically.
few shows that I watched first and was surprised that I watched first.
Yeah, I was too actually.
That like I watched it and then I was like, "Have you guys seen Musical?" And Alex was like, "What's that?" And I was like, "What the fuck, Alex?"
There's the one with the one girl and the one boy, and they do stuff.
One
Yes.
girl.
Every anime ever.
Hey, hey,
Nisa,
not all of them
Nisako's
have girls,
it's a lesson show.
and not all of them have boys. We watch
Yeah.
Love Live.
Yeah.
What show only has boys?
Um,
Is there one that we've
we-
seen?
are there any yaois like that?
I think
Um,
there's still girls in yaois.
there has to be. I was gonna say Haikyuu, but like none of us have ever seen that.
There's
I
one
can't-
girl.
There
there's
and
girls in
there's a
Haikyuu.
girl.
Yeah.
I can't. I don't. All right, if we're gonna like play this game, in all fairness, there's not many shows that don't have any boys either. Like Love Live pretty much doesn't, although we see like a dad in one scene, but we don't see his face. So
So he's not it.
do you count that?
No, we don't count that, Thor. It's Love Live. There's nothing stopping me from seeing my idol girls, okay? No boys. No boys allowed.
Not in
Boys
idol
are
shows.
bad.
Is there? No, there isn't Idly Pride. There's plenty.
Yeah.
No, not Idly Pride. I was gonna say Dropout Idol Fruits Art.
Yeah, there's guys in that.
There's
I wanted to say
fans.
Kageki Shoujo, but one of the main characters is a guy.
Yeah, her fucking uncle
Hmm.
is literally like a main character.
Yeah, he's like a main guy in it. But it revolves around an all-girls school, and the plays that the performances that they do are all female related. Even the male roles are played by females.
So I don't think it exists unless it's Love Live.
I don't think so.
It has to
Oh,
be Love
dude.
Live.
Overlord.
Bruh.
I'm too busy looking at the girls to notice any dudes, so I don't know what you're talking about.
High key TV.
Schultz hair, blood falling out here. We're all like, who the fuck is
Albedo.
Ainz?
Albedo.
Who's Ainz out of guns?
He's pretty based though.
I know
He
he's
is
an
really
awesome.
based. Very
He's
based.
a
His voice-
really cool character.
his
I'm so
voice is
excited for
fucking
season 4.
awesome.
His voice is
too.
epic.
Yeah,
That VA killed it.
he's a good guy. I like Ainz.
Oh shit! I need to watch the fucking movie for Made in Abyss before it comes out
When's it come out?
We do, yeah.
this year.
You probably got time.
As long as it's not this season, I have time.
It's not. I think it's fall.
Yeah,
You have more than enough time.
yeah. So I'm not
yeah,
that
I
worried
just,
about
have
it.
to, I just have to remember to watch it.
Do you guys want to get into Winter Anime Review 2022, 2021?
Yeah, I'm gonna need a reminder on what I remember. Like,
Just pull up the fucking.
I think
mind list
I
up.
gotta see if I have the doc still. Got that.
I didn't delete it. I never
Yeah.
deleted it.
I'm literally like,
Well, I had,
I'm looking at it right now.
I had a different one.
What do you mean?
I made one like just a stupid little thing with the shows that I had.
Oh,
Oh, there. No, that's the giveaway. Wait. Okay, yeah, we're good. I had.
if I'm honest, no, because I have to do the first show and I don't want to do it. But yeah, I guess we can get into it.
Okay, yeah, get
Yeah.
into it, Luke. What was the first show?
So
Yeah,
the
that's good
first
there.
show is one of the best of the season, and that's World's End Harem. So this is a show about what if you were just a little too horny and you decided to write a show. That's World's End Harem.
Essentially,
Man-killing virus wipes out all men. Some dipshits going to sleep because they have some kind of disease, but only Japanese men can live, I guess. It turns out it's feminist propaganda. 5 years later, they wake up and they have to fuck.
That's it.
but
There
Chad
you
doesn't
go.
want to.
Chad, main character, doesn't want to fuck. He,
No, he's not the Chad. He's not the Chad.
who's the Chad then? Doy's not the
I
Chad.
hate Doi.
He turns into a Chad.
No, he's still a virgin the whole time.
No, he's not.
Dude, he is not a Chad even when he turns into a Chad.
Nobody in the show is a true Chad.
I
Like,
think
no
number
one's like,
one.
he's not.
Dude, he
'Cause
wanted to fuck main dude's sister. That's pretty Chad energy.
That is some
Chad.
Chad energy.
That's some Chad energy. He's a Chad.
That is, yeah. He's not that bad of a person either, honestly.
No, he was
No,
a
he
good.
was- he was a decent
He
person.
seems pretty nice.
He was just enjoying the fact that he got to fuck.
Yeah. Do you guys have a favorite character?
Mine was okay. So there's two purple-haired girls that look exactly the same. One is the real one. The other one's the clone. I like the clone.
I like the clone too.
I
It's
like
not
that
even-
with my shitty ass explanation. Fork goes, one's the real girl, one's the clone. I like the clone.
It just adds to the mystery of World's End
Oh
Harem.
my god. Oh yeah. I like the lolly. That's also a
The bodyguard.
Yeah, that's
the
also a
bodyguard.
weapon.
She was epic.
What do we have on here? Favorite part?
When it was over.
I don't have a favorite part.
It
was-
sucked.
It
When
did
it
suck.
ended.
Yeah, when it was over.
We know what we would change.
The whole
That's
show.
Everything.
Exactly. The whole writing
Everything.
process.
That was awful.
I would not recommend it to someone.
No.
I would not.
Okay,
do that.
so Tippy, you have the next show, and can we just
No,
not?
you do.
Oh, it's yours next.
Oh, we're
Yeah.
not. We're okay. So
I'll get there, but
okay. I had Takagi-san season 3, and if you haven't seen the first 2 seasons, I do suggest going back and watching those. Basically, this is a kind of a rom-com love story between Takagi and Nishikata, and they tease each other. It's like a middle school relationship where they don't admit that they like each other, but they really do, and it just follows them, how they tease each other and how their relationship grows. Very wholesome show. Super epic characters, especially the one with the caterpillar eyebrows. She's
I
super
love
basic.
her so much.
So much.
I love her so much.
She's such a great character.
Yeah.
Anyway, favorite character. Mine's Takagi. I think you guys kind of had differing opinions,
I was caterpillar eyebrows.
which is
It is
that's
Caterpillar, man.
totally
Like-
acceptable. I can't
like,
say anything
I
wrong
have
about
to
that.
Give it to caterpillar
Yeah.
eyebrows. She's so fucking.
She's hilarious.
She is amazing, man.
She
I
makes me
really,
laugh every time.
yeah, I love her character.
I think we all kind of came to a consensus last time, unless I'm wrong and just forget what happened last week. That like the best part was the last episode when Nishikata kind of pogged out of control crazy.
I think we did, yeah.
I
Or
don't
just
remember.
no real favorite part. It was just it's all a decent watch.
No, my
It's
favorite
all
part
good.
was when Takagi teases Nishikata. That is what I said.
Takagi-san
was-
me.
That was like the highlight of episode 7, dude.
Takagi-san me.
Uh,
I don't know what my favorite part would be,
yeah,
honestly.
I don't really know either. I wouldn't change anything.
I
There's
wouldn't
nothing
either.
I could do
I don't
to
think
make
the
that
show needs
show
any
better.
I
changing.
feel like it was
Yeah.
perfectly fine, and I'd recommend it, but you got to watch the first 2 seasons.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Get your numbers
Unfortunately,
yeah, you're behind.
every season is on a different platform for streaming. So
Yeah, that's
it's like season 1, I think, is Crunchyroll, season 2 is Netflix, and 3 is High Dive.
Yeah.
So get your checkbook out.
yeah,
subscribe
start,
to the things you
start
need
doing
to
some
subscribe to,
subscriptions.
and watch Caterpillar Girl.
Do
observe
not
Takagi and Nishikata.
pirate. Don't.
Now you may accidentally go to 9anime and
You may
accidentally search
type in
Takagi.
9anime, hit enter, search it.
You might
and then
accidentally
forward.
watch all
I
3
misspelled
seasons.
Netflix. I've accidentally misspelled Netflix and typed in 9anime a lot, and I keep thinking it's Netflix. It's
If I
not
had
my
a
fault.
nickel,
There's
dude,
so many letters in the alphabet that are
Wouldn't-
similar, man. It's just tough.
In numbers.
Okay, Andy, what were you gonna say about this next show to me? Because I'm reading it.
can we not take more than like 2 minutes on this?
Oh,
I
just
have a
wanna breeze
point.
through it.
I have a point for it though
Okay.
that I would like to bring
Okay.
up. To
Okay.
counter what you said last week.
Tippy, go
Okay.
on.
Had to throw.
The next show is Girls Front Line. Are you with me? Because the reason I ask is because I wish the show would have asked that because I wasn't with the show. You don't know what the fuck's going on. I can't tell you what it's about. All I know is that the girls are, I think, clones and guns simultaneously, but they're actually humans and they just use what they're named after. And then shooting happens, they fly in the air, and somebody gets kidnapped, and then someone is a traitor. It sucked. Like it just straight up sucked.
It was Among Us.
It was not Among Us. Among Us was playable. Uh, this game was not. This show was not watchable.
I think
Like I dropped it. I dropped the fucking show because it sucked so bad. You caught me.
Ooh, you got him. You got him.
Got me. I
Look
called
me now,
myself
guys.
I really genuinely think that this is the worst show I have ever seen.
Yeah.
Like, no
All right,
cap.
here's where my point to counter comes in.
God
So
damn it,
last
Luke.
week when we were talking, you remember how I brought up horny bugs and Alex went, at least we said that we had something we enjoyed about the show?
Yeah.
Every week we bitched about how much we didn't want to watch it.
Did you go back and
Every
listen to the
single fucking week.
podcast?
I don't even have to. I remember distinctly sitting in Alex's room. We were getting ready to watch it, and all three of us looked at each other and went, I don't want to watch this right now.
Yeah,
We
that did
still
suck.
watched it. I
I
distinctly
genuinely felt-
remember that.
Like Horny Bugs was not a good show either. All right, let's get that
No.
in the air. Let's breathe it in our lungs, cough a bit, and then 30 years later they tell us it's bad for us. It was not a good show, but I finished it for one. That's the biggest point to take away. I actually stuck through the show, and I mean, there was stuff that I was like, not so. Oh, this fucking sucks. You know what I mean? Like watching Girls Frontline, I was like,
Tippy.
My back?
Yeah, you're good.
okay.
Little-
I saw my bars get disconnected, but watching Girls Frontline, I just couldn't do it, man. It was so bad. Like
But
Horny Bugs, at least I finished the show.
I only say that because last week I said Horny Bugs was fucking awful, and Tip went, "Oh, we never said, oh man, I really don't want to fucking watch this show." No, we said it every fucking week.
Okay, that's fair.
Every single
I'm sure
week
we did.
said,
I'm sure we
I don't
did.
want to fucking watch this piece
Yeah.
of shit show because that show blew assholes.
It was
It,
so
it was
bad.
bad. It was
At
really
least,
bad.
at least I didn't know what was going on in the show. I was gonna say at least I knew what was happening, but I didn't.
The bugs wanted to steal the horny.
They wanted to stop you from getting hard. The bugs gave you erectile dysfunction.
So nonetheless, man, Girls Frontline sucks. I don't recommend it. I did have a favorite character, Sop 2, but that's it. That is it.
M4A1.
Play the game, don't watch the show.
I don't remember what my favorite fucking girl was.
It was
already.
it was the lolly saint demon
Fox
fang
girl.
girl. I know she had a fang.
All right, Luke, hit us with the real banger. It was Friday. You get off work and you're excited. What's happening on a Friday?
You know, the first thing you think about on a Friday is how your dad's dead, your stepsister's mom's dead, and they just got remarried with your parents that are still alive. And that's what Slow Loop's about. Slow Loop is about fishing, fly fishing, and just the power of family and love.
Friendship.
Such a fucking wholesome show.
And Koi's Kitchen.
So fucking
And
good. And
can't forget Koi's
Koharu's Kitchen.
Kohadu's Kitchen.
Don't forget
Koi's
Kohadu's Kitchen.
Yeah, it was good. She was a great cook.
They were really good at cooking. This is
Oh,
a show.
Slow Loop was so good.
Man, I never thought that I could learn so much about shit that I didn't really care about learning.
That I really won't
I know.
use.
I had no intention
It's-
of ever
it's
fly
same with-
fishing in my
it's-
life.
It is just like Diary of Our Days with the Breakwater. I didn't give a fuck about learning about fishing, and
No.
yet it taught me, and I enjoyed it.
hmm
I learned about fly fishing. I still don't give a fuck, but hey, I enjoyed learning about it.
Slow Loop had, I think, of the entire season, the best reaction faces.
Easy. Easy,
No,
easy.
Dress Up Darling had really good ones.
It also
It did. It
It
did.
had really
I
good
won't lie.
ones.
It
But-
did.
I can't
Okay.
say I can't say as easy, but I do agree that it is easy. I can't
It
put
is
it like
easy.
easy.
Okay,
We
yeah,
did
I
send
can agree
more
with that, Luke.
snaps of Slow Loop than Dress Up Darling, though.
I think
That's
it's because we didn't want to
that's my
spoil
baseline.
Dress Up Darling
Yeah,
for each
that's
other.
true.
yeah,
No one wanted
'cause-
to spoil that show.
jeez.
That one was like all about the looks of the show. So
Yeah.
it's just funny.
It was just
reaction
hilarious.
faces.
Yeah, Andy went peanut.
I said Koi last week, and I'm sticking to my guns.
I said Koi too, and I'm gonna stay with that.
I'm
I got
still at
Koi.
like such a toss up between Koi and Koharu.
Between Koi and Koi's mom, dude, I totally agree.
Koi's
Koi's
mom.
mom,
No, dude,
Koi's mom baddie.
the red-haired bad.
the red-haired
I
baddie.
forget her name.
Yeah, I
I
don't.
do too.
She was
still like.
awesome.
I liked both the lollies too. They were fucking.
They
They
were
were so
funny.
cute.
They were
Yeah,
hilarious.
yeah.
They were so
everybody,
cute.
everybody was a champ in that show.
Big
Everyone.
champ,
Like everyone was a big champ.
fat champ, even
Yeah.
frog champ.
Favorite part? I don't really have a favorite
I don't-
part. I just like the whole show.
Every week was like, fuck yeah, it's Slow Loop Friday.
I think
yeah.
I had a favorite part, and I already don't remember what I said last week.
Yeah, I don't either.
Big recommend
had-
here.
We
Yeah,
had such
big
a
recommend.
good fucking like set of shit we
Oh,
said
yeah.
last week, and it's lost.
And it's all just gone.
I mean, I don't like doing the same thing twice. So
I don't either. I mean, I said like a whole episode from Slow Loop, I
Yeah.
think, and I can't remember which episode I said now, and I feel like a jackass, but
it doesn't matter. Just go watch the show
it
because
doesn't
we all
matter. The
recommend.
whole show is fucking fantastic.
Yeah, just go watch slowly, man.
All right, Thor, hit us with the hottest show of the fucking.
the hottest show of the
yeah.
season that low key outperformed Attack on Titan and Demon Slayer was
High-key.
ha funny cosplay girl. And that is My Dress Up Darling. Basically, the show is this girl meets this guy who makes these dolls. He's kind of socially awkward, doesn't have any friends, but he can sew. She stumbles upon him sewing one day, and she asks him to make a cosplay. And they just kind of become friends after that. He makes more cosplays for her. They form a relationship. She high-key falls in love with him. He probably feels the same way. Does. Should. Anyway, that's the show. It's just their relationship. But it was so fucking epic. Like, super cute. Super wholesome. It had a good mix of lewd and wholesomeness. It was like...
Yeah, it was really well
top
done
notch.
with the fan service.
It was. And amazing
like-
reaction faces.
Bricked up.
Always,
my
always bricked up.
Yeah,
Same.
100% of the time.
And
I was relentlessly bricked.
it totally like took over the whole anime community completely.
It did.
One
That was,
thing that I didn't mention last week. So if you guys don't already know, me and Alex have a like anime clothing brand, and we follow a bunch of others. So one thing that happened was this brand that we all like here, we've all ordered from, and that's Neon Elements. They switched their platform over, and the platform they switched over to said that they can't put up any products that are Marin Kitagawa because, to my knowledge, it was so popular, and because it was technically like a licensed character, it got wind of that, and anything with the name Marin Kitagawa was just not allowed in any shops. That's how fucking popular this show
Yeah, it was Shopify that did
Yeah.
that.
No, I've never ever seen that happen with any other anime. And there's
Yeah, so he moved his whole platform from Shopify to Wix.
we started on Wix, went to Shopify, and I think is still on Shopify. They got it resolved, which is good.
Oh,
But just
okay.
the fact that Shopify had to say something like that shows how popular this show was.
Yeah, that was the biggest like waifu blow up
Since like
I've
Zero
ever
Two.
seen since 02. Yeah.
I wasn't
Well,
technically a
six-
fan.
She won't be best girl from Crunchyroll's awards, so
She won't even
No,
be in
she
the
won't.
running.
She probably won't even be on the list.
No.
honestly, it's all going to depend because tomorrow we get to see Shikimori.
We get Shikikimori. Well, also, Komi is
Dude.
this season. You said Data Live was absolutely packed with
Dude,
greatness.
I see why Nia is argued as one of the best fucking girls in that show. She is fucking.
We'll get into it. Next
You
week.
You
we'll
ready
we'll
for
probably
a
have to
direct
wait at
quote?
least like
Yeah, like
two
or
or
three
more
weeks. 2-3 weeks. We'll get
Are
into
you
the
ready?
new stuff.
Direct quote. She said, "I like 2D."
Okay, she's a champ.
That's-
She's a
that's
champ. She
direct
just
quote.
gets it.
From her, she literally says that in the show.
Well, to finish off Dress Up Darling, I think we all know who the best girl was.
The best character.
Yeah,
there.
Marin
Yeah.
Kitagawa.
I
Photo
one there is one thing I would actually change. I would want to for friends too. You didn't.
Tippy, you were breaking up that whole time.
You are freaking out, man.
Is it good now?
So far, yeah. Re-say what you just said.
There is one thing I would change about that show. I wish we saw more of her friends. You know, the black ponytails with the red.
Oh yeah, she was
Yeah.
based.
Uh-huh. I do
Yeah,
wish we saw more of that.
I would see more of her friends too. Kind of make it like
I
a
just,
Nagatoro type beat.
Maybe if we get a season 2, that's what'll happen. More
I
to
think
development there.
so.
repeat
Yeah.
what I said last week, I just want more cosplays.
High key, I do
Yeah,
too.
I do too. Yeah,
There's like
We
they
got
skimmed out
three.
on a couple
show
We
towards
got
the
like
really.
end.
3.5, kind of
Yeah.
It kind of.
3.25.
We did get Gojo Kun getting bricked up in
We
point 0.2
did.
seconds, world record time.
Fastest brick up in all
The dude
mankind.
had quicker reactions than fucking Clint Eastwood.
And then he
Like
had
He
a
goes,
whipping a
masturbation
pistol out,
scene.
man.
And then there was a masturbation scene.
Yeah.
yeah, super epic.
Super epic based poggers,
Totally not
Lamau.
porn.
So 100% recommendation on this show.
Yeah,
A
100%.
million% recommend.
All right, Tippy, what do you have next?
We got Miss Koritsu in the Monster Developmental Department. Development Department.
Just development.
Development team.
Development Department. So this show's pretty much about Miss Koritsu works at a company where they develop evil monsters to fight heroes. And it's just kind of their step-by-step process. They're weeding out things that didn't work last time to make the ultimate monster to beat this one Power Ranger guy. And
A
it's
lot
just
of Power Rangers.
um it's that what is what the show says it is, but what it actually is kind of like a public announcement, a PSA to real companies to be like, hey, this is how you should treat your employees because the company they work for is extremely wholesome and they care about employees, and I would want to work at that company.
They're also an evil company.
They're like an
Yeah,
evil
dude, they're
company.
really evil. I like the episode where they were about to get innocent people killed and they saved them
Yeah,
And
because
also
they're an evil company.
give
and
their
where they care about overwork and overtime and everything, and like paid vacation. That's cool.
yeah, we think that's evil. That's evil.
That was a fun show, though. I expected nothing and got more than I bargained for.
Dude, I like that the whole show was like the step-by-step process of actual engineering standards.
It, I forget what episode it was where they had to get like they made fun of the Honko stamp, like straight up.
Not only did they do that, they also made fun of engineering practice where you have to go and get shit approved from 7 different fucking
Yeah.
And just straight up bureaucracy, they just shit on it.
They
Oh
did.
my
It was
God, dude.
wonderful.
If I had $1 for every time I had to run around and get paperwork signed off by 6 different departments, I had no clue what the fuck I was doing, I'd have too much money.
Yeah. My favorite character was it was either Wolf Kun or Koritsu
Mine was
or
Kuroitsu.
Melty.
I
What
I
are
don't.
those three?
Melty wasn't in it enough.
But I liked Hydro too.
Right.
Hydra
Hydra was cool.
Which part of Hydra? Which of the 5 heads?
All 5, dude.
Yeah.
They were all awesome.
You know who? Okay, I think the character we're really missing out on. He may not have been best girl, but he was super awesome, and that was like the guy below the head CEO. He was like the super,
Megitsu.
yeah, Megitsu-sama, the super evil
Yeah,
guy
the
who was
dude- the
actually
dude
really
voiced my
really
eyes.
super nice.
Super
Yeah.
strong evil
He
man.
was-
who's actually
he
just
was
holds
awesome.
people- he just holds people to higher standards because he sees them as better than they are.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was awesome.
he was second best girl.
Would you guys recommend this show?
Yeah, I had a lot of fun watching it.
Yeah,
I
dude,
did
this show
too.
is so funny.
It was like so weird. It was a weird show. Like it was one of those ones that just went under the radar by everyone. But it was actually really fun.
I think every episode I had to ask if they were actually an evil organization in the group chat because I kept forgetting because they didn't do shit that was
No.
evil.
No,
Anytime they
they-
had the opportunity, they took the good side.
They did really good stuff. All right. Oh no, it's Luke. Luke
Yeah,
hit us with
it's Luke.
Oh, all right.
arguably one
So
of my favorite shows of the season.
here is Akebi Sailor PogChamp uniform. So this is a show about a country bumpkin named Akebi, and she goes from her country bumpkin school of one person in a classroom to a big expensive school that she worked her ass off to get into with a scholarship. And she went there because she really likes an idol that wears a sailor uniform, and she wanted to wear a sailor uniform. When she shows up after her mom spent months on making a sailor uniform, lo and behold, they don't wear sailor uniforms anymore. They wear blazers. So she's given the option to keep wearing the sailor uniform or wear the blazer, and she chooses to wear it, even though she's the only one wearing it. And it goes from how she wants to make friends and have a good time in middle school and love everyone, and lesbian relationships occur and things like that.
Yeah,
Pretty shit.
that's the show. It looks fucking amazing. It looks
You know what's one
stunning.
of the things that surprised me about this?
No.
When we found out that they let her wear her uniform, I thought there was going to be a lot of bullying towards Akebi. And like I actually had that fear like going in every episode. I'm like, fuck man, they're gonna make fun of Akebi and shit and be mean to her. But not once. Everyone was super wholesome. I was very
They
happy.
all loved her
Except
uniform.
when, except when we met the swimming shithead. Fuck her at the start.
At the start, yeah, she had her intentions were
Not wholesome.
I
Best-
loved Akebi. It was a good show. Loved it.
It was
Loved it,
great.
loved
It
it.
was a great show. Great,
It was
wholesome
fantastic.
show.
Well,
So,
favorite character?
Akebi. Wait. Her little sister,
Ow.
Mhm.
Cow, with the
Cow's
epic,
dead.
with
She
the epic
was
ass slaps.
the most based character I've ever seen in an anime show. No cap.
Wow, you're big.
Wow,
What is
you're
this
big.
What is
thing?
this thing?
Hey, big sister, you're laying in bed and you're late for breakfast. I'm going to slap your ass.
What's your favorite part about Akebi? I like smacking her butt.
Yeah, like she is the most base character, and I
0 fucks given.
I feel like I resonate with Kao. You know,
You're
What
not.
was your favorite part?
the scenes they over animated the fuck out of.
Yeah, like anything with. I wouldn't say that's my favorite. That was like definitely awesome. I don't know if I even.
Honest, in all
I
honesty,
can't, like,
my
pick
favorite
one.
scene was episode 1 where Kao slaps Kebi's ass.
I don't think was that episode
That
one.
was that. Yeah, it was
Yep.
1 or 2.
What a way to start.
That was my favorite scene. Like
It
nothing will top that scene.
it
That
was
was
a-
hilarious.
That was like
Right there.
that was fucking great.
Yeah.
Big
My
record.
favorite part
big
was
record.
literally all the parts that they like over articulated.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was so pretty, dude.
I also like how in the very last episode, spoiler alert, if you guys want to skip ahead 30 seconds, feel free to. When they're playing the like piano on stage and the violin, she switches to violin.
Oh yeah, when
thought
it's
that was
just
really
your
cool.
lie in April.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no one dies. So that's why I liked it. No one's dead, you know.
You're right. It is just your lie in April, though.
I know. It was really, really well done though. I really
Like all they
liked
need
that
to start
part.
going was like Kimi Dayo, Kimi Nan Dayo.
That OP hits. It's so good.
It's really good. I still get sad when I listen to it, but I fucking love that song so much.
I haven't seen
Would
the
you
show
guys-
yet, but
Would you guys you haven't
yes.
seen what?
Your Lie in April.
You haven't?
No,
It's
I've been
so
putting it
good.
off since I started watching anime.
It is so good.
What?
Yep.
It is.
I've been
It
putting
is
it off.
so
'Cause
fucking
I
good.
know it
Dude,
was sad.
fucking what are you watching right now?
Don Machi.
Finish it and watch Your Lie in April. What the fuck are you? I cannot. I'm a bit appalled, dude. I'm not even gonna. No cap.
I didn't
What the
want to.
hell?
I didn't want to get sad.
But you watch Clan Ad?
Yeah.
Planet is arguably sadder than Your Lie in April.
100%.
Yeah.
Dude, what the fuck?
I got like. I'll get around to it. It'll happen.
is
Anthony,
so
Anthony,
good.
it is such a good show.
I know, and I never like.
It's literally one of the
Thought
best.
it
So
wasn't.
you're gonna tell me you watch Clan Ad, Angel Beats, Plastic Memories, and you're gonna be like, no, Your Lie in April is gonna make me sad.
Well, like at the time I put it on the list, I was like, I would finish a show, and I would think to myself, damn, really don't want to be sad right now. And then I would watch other stuff, and then other sad things would come up, like Clan Ad, where you literally did not shut the hell up about this show. So I'm like, okay, I
favorite
should
show.
probably watch this, and I did. And then other things would just come up, and then Your Lie in April just kind of fell back.
You know what show's not sad? Katana Gatari.
Yeah,
I
it is.
I didn't even plan on
Shut up,
watching.
Alex. Shut up, Alex.
I
Shut
didn't
the
even
fuck
plan
up.
on watching Don Machi,
Super.
and then you guys were like, "Hey, new season's coming out." I'm like, I should probably
I
watch
would
Don
not.
Machi.
Yeah.
Like, there's no reason
Up
for you
on
to
that.
not watch Danmachi.
I did.
Yeah,
It's not like I didn't
Your
want
Lie in
to.
April is arguably the best A1 picture show, though. I don't think they've made anything nearly as good. Yeah, 86 fans, go ahead, say some dumb shit in the comments.
Dude,
Oh, dude,
your
86.
your line April's animated way better than 86.
Yeah, suck my
Anime,
dick.
even like not
Your
even
Lie in
It's
April
animation.
is
so
At
much more
least
pretty.
so
like.
much better than fucking 86. Fuck you.
All right, so
All right,
let's just get
um,
into the next show. Next show.
On to the next show.
Yeah,
That was
Genius Princess Lou. It's
It's
Anthony.
me,
You're
yeah.
up.
Genius Prince Guide to Raising a Nation Out of Debt.
I did not watch this.
Yeah, you're a fucking idiot. Anyway, this show is about a crown prince to a kingdom. This sh-
You're a fucking idiot. All right.
so this show's about
Right
a
here, buddy.
Alex, shut up. You have
Sorry.
absolutely no bearing in this conversation.
I had to do it.
Let the two adults talk.
Come on, man. Just, you know.
So this show is about a crown prince who is basically the leader of this nation, and what he wants to do essentially is live a peaceful life, and he wants to sell off the kingdom. So he goes through basically all these things happen where he's put in the situations where he has to get his kingdom out of them. Like the first one is there's this gold mine and this nation like attacks, so he goes and they get the gold mine, and then that nation just wants their gold mine back, and there's a lot of feuds, and he just wants to live this peaceful life. But he's super smart and he wiggles his way out of all these certain situations. And basically that's the show. There's a lot of like you could say like political back and forth and banter. So that's actually what makes it super interesting, is all of the political back and forth and banter. And he's super cunning with the things that he does. He kind of is always one step ahead of everyone else. So he can pretty much read them, predict the situation, and it usually turns out in his favor just because he's so smart. That's basically the gist of the show. It was a lot better than what I thought it would be. And even though it was political banter and bullshit, it was really fun to watch. I wasn't really bored through any of the episodes.
You go in expecting 5 and you come out getting Origins.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't get like
It's Call of Duty reference, dude.
Yeah, that's a pretty. I thought that was a solid zombies reference.
Calm down, Dick. It's just Storm.
Just a storm, Dick.
Calm down, Dick. It's just a storm.
Best girl was Ninimu.
Easy.
Ninimu.
Easily. Or his little sister. His little sister is arguable.
She was a baseball champ, but Ninimu.
She's arguable.
Ninim had the side boob, so that's a
Yeah,
big W.
He had major side boob.
Big W there.
We like side boob here.
We do.
At the
Yeah, we
Hello
do.
Harem podcast.
I can't
Yeah,
even
we do.
say
We
like
really do.
I had a favorite part, because with each episode it was always cool to see how he would like read the situation, get out of the situation, and it would typically play out in his favor. So it was always like I wonder what's going to happen next type beat for me, at least.
Yeah, I don't think there was ever really an episode that I was like, this is really my favorite episode, because every episode was just something new.
Yeah,
It brought something to the table.
that was nice. I give this one a not a big recommend, but I do recommend it. If I'm not even going to go into the schematics of it, but I do recommend the show. Like
I'd
on
give
a
it
more
schmedium.
on a more lighthearted term.
A schmedium recommend.
A schmedium recommendation from two of the cultured individuals.
Not this one retard that's here.
No, because me and Luke have the true plushies. Alex,
Yeah,
Alex
also,
does not.
Hey, bud.
Oh,
How was
I'll
drugstore
listen to
in another world? How
I'll
was drugstore?
Luke.
How was drugstore in another world,
I'll
bud?
buy one. Just wait. I just gotta see which ones they got. Which one tickles my
Well,
fancy.
you can't get a Sencho.
You cannot get.
No,
a
I don't
Lucia.
want to get the same one as you guys. I want to get my own. If they have a Yammer or Fubker or Mio,
I
I'll be in
don't
there.
think they have a Yammer, or Fucker.
Yomker.
A Yamker.
If
They might.
have Fubker or Mio,
they might
I'm
have
getting.
Mio.
I'm getting the Ina one though.
You can
1000%.
have the
You
Ina
will
one.
not
You
stop.
can have the
Me.
Ina.
I want the chicken one.
You will not stop me from getting my Ina.
Tippy, what's
just-
what's next?
Next is Princess Connect Redive Season 2.
Hit us with it.
Princess Connect Redive Season 2. If you really want me to cut it short, it's just basically an offshoot of Season 1 with more characters they introduce, but they gave it a bit of a darker tone. So essentially what what Princess Connect is for anybody who hasn't seen it is the Gourmet Guild with our guy Yuki, Carol, Kokoro, and Pecorine, and they just do quests to live.
Have good
But
meals with
along
each
the
other.
way, yeah, their main thing is like eating good food with each other, having a good meal together. Overall it's a very wholesome show, but the second season did take a drastic change with dark themes. It had a lot more melancholy feel. It was sadder in a lot of scenes. It didn't make it any worse. Didn't make it any worse, but definitely you could definitely feel compared to season one, it was a lot sadder.
Yeah,
But it was
didn't get dragged away by wolves as much.
yeah, Yuki was the biggest difference actually. Yuki was not like stupid in this season. He was like
He had
OP
his
as fuck.
moments. It was like a
Like
balance
he
of.
had like moments of being stupid. Like the rest of the time he was OP or wasn't mentioned.
That's true. Will not argue.
Will not argue. But a great show. I really liked season two. I honestly liked the bit of melancholy feel. It's not that I like wanted that or thrived for that or longed for it in season one, but it was nice to see, I guess.
Yeah, it was kind of nice to see something more from the show than just haha.
Yeah.
Oxo, Kokoro, and Yuki's getting drugged by wolves again.
I
Yeah,
enjoyed.
there's like
Mm.
there's a deeper meaning to. Mm,
Mm.
mm.
I enjoyed how pretty much in every episode we got new characters.
I did like
Like
that
every
too.
single episode, we got introduced to new characters,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
even
they were all
old
awesome.
characters that were brought in from last season were reintroduced.
They were
Speaking
all
of
awesome.
Characters, who was your guys' favorite?
This is so tough for this show. Like
Is it Pudding Lolly?
no, but
Maybe.
she's like
I loved
super
her.
based.
Is
Pudding
it
Lolly is
the
super based.
Yandere?
No,
Yeah.
but she,
Honestly, dude, I loved her in season
The-
one. I
the
fucking
Oni
loved her in
Yandere?
season
goose,
one.
goose, goose, goose. I like can't
So-
choose one for this show.
I really liked the one girl who had like the clone.
Actually,
Yeah,
I
she
was
was
looking
I liked her clone in her a
yesterday
lot.
while I was looking through voice actors, and if I can find it right now, which if I can remember it, I found her voice actor on a character that's doing a show this season. So it had to have been something that came out yesterday, and I think it might have been fucking the Demon Girl Next Door.
Okay, I was about to say, if you said Lolly Ghost, I was going to lose my shit. I was going to actually lose my shit.
The coworker in Late Ghost sounds really familiar.
Coworker, I didn't really pick up on that.
No, she sounds 110% familiar. 110%. The coworker with like the purple hair.
Yes, it is. It is our main girl Momo from the Demon Girl Next Door voices Uni from Princess Connect Redive, the one girl who Alex is talking about, who has the very mellow voice. She also voices Caterpillar Eyebrow Girl from Takagi.
No fucking
She also
way.
voices one of the lollycats from the show airing this season. She voices another girl from a show this season. Another girl from a show this season.
Wait, she's
Tony
she's a
Kawa.
Lolly Ghost? She's actually a Lolly
is.
Ghost?
It's actually the voice actor for Chika Fujiwara.
You know what? Holy shit! It
Yes,
sounds
she
super
does.
familiar
No,
now that
I
you mention
hear
it.
it
She
now.
does Roxy from
Oh my
Mashoko
god,
Tensei.
she's like one of my
Roxy.
favorites, dude.
I
She's
was
one
looking
of
at that
my
yesterday, and I
favorites.
was like, "Holy shit!" She is an amazing voice actor in tons of
She
shows
is.
that I didn't even think about. And she does Momo or Yuko, the fucking demon dragon from the Demon Girl Next Door. She goes from like, she has such a like,
energetic
wide range.
to like librarian who's melancholy.
Yeah, super laid back, melancholy librarian.
To a little schoolgirl who has huge eyebrows and loves her friends.
Exactly.
Wait, who's the librarian?
From
In
Princess,
Princess
Connect.
Connect.
Remember
the
like
one that was in the library? She was like
The one, the
books fell on her.
librarian.
no, she wasn't a librarian. She was a
No,
She
student.
was like I don't know
a
what she
librarian.
was. No, she wasn't.
was-
She
a
was a
was the
student.
detective.
Yeah. No, it was not the detective.
The detective's
No,
the one
yeah.
that had the clone.
No, we're not talking about the clone.
And we're
It's-
talking about a different character.
yes, it's the girl.
Yeah,
she was
yeah,
in
we
the
are,
library
yeah, we are.
with the orange hair who fell under the pile of books.
Yeah, but Alex said he likes the girl that had the clone.
I know, but at
Alex is
first that's
also
what I thought
stupid.
Anthony was talking about. But once Anthony mentioned the other characters, I'm like, okay, he's talking about the one girl from Princess Connect, who I don't know, like the books fell on her.
Alex can't form a sentence.
Anthony, I knew what you were saying the whole time. I got it. I knew you were talking about a different character at that point.
And back to you, Tony, with the weather.
It sucks here in Ohio, Luke. How's it in Virginia?
The weather's great down here, Luke. It's super fantastic.
It's 40. It's 40s.
Alex,
40s.
Alex,
Sleeted today.
Jesus Christ, you didn't get the bit. You didn't get the bit.
What's the bit?
The bit is we literally did it last week when newscasters like, well, now to Tom with the weather.
Oh,
Luke is
Thank
Tom.
you, Tony.
See, yeah, the delayed
well, the
reaction.
weather's just. Oh, yeah, you're not done. You're not done.
No, you have to shake your head a little bit because you have to like start agreeing with what they're saying prior in case the camera's on you. So you go like,
Yeah, the cats here, they're all over the
Thank
place.
you.
They just won't
the
leave.
shelter is just okay. Anthony's still going. Okay, you can finish.
Big
"Oh, the
recommend.
weather here is pretty good, right?" Okay, I'm sorry.
We're gonna
Okay,
go
I
big
got the bit.
recommendation with Princess Connect.
Yeah.
Bad recommendation. Just
While
show us
you
another
guys are
everyone.
going over pupil, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick.
All right, you go and do that.
I'm
But
gonna-
while we talk
I'm
about
gonna
another
use the
show your ass
restroom.
didn't watch.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay,
This motherfucker is right there.
this idiot right there.
So up next we have she professed herself pupil of the wise man, or as I like to call it, lolly magic gets powerful from old man.
Yeah, that about sums it up.
So it's about, I guess it was a VR MMO, but then they got isekai'd into it. But the main character was an old man. He changed his character's appearance, and now he's a lolly. I guess
Somehow,
that's how that works. I suppose he didn't click accept. It just did it for him when he changed his character. He was just doing it as a funny. I don't know why they would do that as a funny, but whatever. And it's about how he wants to figure out what the fuck's going on in the world. There's a lot going wrong. He's in the future from where the game was set. He has other players that he played with there, and it's just a lot of fucking what the fuck's going on.
isn't he like 30 years in the future?
I think so.
Yeah, I feel like that number comes up a few times.
I'm gonna say it right now. The biggest plot twist of that whole show was finding out that Solomon was their tank.
Fucking. Oh, yeah, Solomon.
When I found out he was their fucking tank, I was like, "Are you fucking serious?"
He's like this big.
I was like, "That's what's funny about it." I mean, it's funny. I get it. That's haha. That's ironic comedy. That's something like I would do. I'd be like, "Give me the smallest character. I'm going to make it so that it never dies."
This small person is Tank.
I still did not see it coming.
No, I
That
did
is
not.
a
I did not either.
Yo,
I think
I
it's
think-
it's pretty obvious who favorite character is.
It's the lolly.
It's the lolly.
It's Mira-chan. I don't really have a favorite part. Everything was just kind of meh.
Yeah, it was one of those shows this season where I was like, okay, it's time for this. It wasn't bad. Not saying it was bad, but it was just meh.
I had to watch it. It's literally shitty isekai. I had to watch it.
Lucas Shitty Isekai the Kid.
I might as well be. That should be like one of my first videos is tier list of shitty isekai.
I watched every shitty Isekai. You would be watching Isekais forever. You would never end.
yeah,
Forever.
there's so.
I watch so
Or
many
every
every
season.
season. I watch so
Yeah.
many every season.
There's just a lot
Except
in
this
every season.
There's really not any shitty isekais this season.
Honestly, are we watching any that are
Yeah,
straight-
skeleton.
Oh,
skeleton.
well, that-
Skeleton Knight in Another World, but that show's not shitty. I
also
will
dating
attest
sim
to
as
that.
well.
Dating sim might be shitty,
It might be.
but I can
I mean, Shield
attest.
Hero, but that's a season 2.
That's not shitty.
That's
really
not
good.
shitty either. I can
Yeah.
attest that Skeleton Knight in Another World is not shitty. That show's fucking hilarious.
I'm gonna start that one. I want some funny.
It's funny and it's actually kind of fun to watch. I had so much fun that first episode.
I'll check it out. Luke. I mean, it's
last one
Thor.
on my list was
yeah.
I don't even remember the title for this one's long. What the fuck is
Yeah.
it?
An
So
ordinary guy gets reincarnated into a total fantasy knockout.
that's the one. So basically, this show is two friends, Jinguji and
I forget.
Tachibana,
Tachibana,
are
yeah.
two male salarymen, and they're walking home one day when this rabbit god stumbles upon them, and one of them makes like a wish, and she just throws them into this fantasy world. But the big plot twist is Tachibana is turned into an attractive girl who has the power to kind of not even persuade, but all guys are just super attracted to her and entice. That's a good one.
Without
That's a good
doing
one.
so.
And Jinguji's powers, he's just kind of a tank. He's just base as fuck. So they appear in this fantasy world, and they are told to kill the demon lord, but that isn't apparent in the first season. And it's just that story. And the big issue is that Tachibana and Jinguji kind of find each other attractive now that one of them is the opposite sex, but they don't want to come to terms with that. So the whole time they're like, this is like fucked. There's no way I like Tachibana, and Tachibana's like, this is super fucked. There's no way I like Jinguji. But over the course, you can see them fighting those feelings the whole time, and it's super funny. It was probably one of the funniest shows this season. IMO.
It was really good. I really
It was
liked
very
it.
funny.
Yeah.
I actually found the message I sent after I watched episode 1.
What is it?
She's actually a guy who was transported to another world and turned into a girl with another guy who is still a guy, and they have to try to kill the demon lord, but they are also trying not to fall in love with each other thanks to a curse which was given to them by an exhibitionist bunny girl goddess they were rude to.
That's the
That's
show.
the show.
That is the
Yeah.
show.
That's
I
the
sent
show.
that after episode 1, and God, do I not realize how accurate that was.
It was so funny. Honestly, that show is like a nice breath of fresh air. When it comes to like isekai, typically I'll stick with shitty isekai in this case. It's the usual plot, usually. And this was like such a huge 180 from everything else that it was just so nice to watch. And I really appreciated the comedy aspect of it.
Big
I don't
ups.
know,
Yeah,
man.
that was a fun ass show, honestly.
I like
That was a
watching
really-
shitty isekai, so I just enjoyed it.
I do too,
was a
but
fun
it was
one.
it was just like a nice breath of fresh air.
Anytime
It
they're
kinda was.
actually good, it's like really nice.
Yeah, that one was fun. I would recommend that to people.
I
Actually,
would
that's one
I would
I would
definitely
be like, hey,
recommend that.
check this out. It's a fun show.
That's a big recommendation for
I
all
love the
the
squids. I
Harem.
love the squid scene. You guys
Dude,
remember
they
the
were
squid?
I
There's lots of
hated
squid
those
scenes. There was a
things.
whole squid
I-
episode.
I
Yeah, that's
hated
what I'm saying,
those
the
things.
squid
They
episode.
just threw a whole ass human mouth on
I
fuck
know.
these.
It was
I
weird.
hated them. I hated them so much, Tip. Why would you bring those
I
up?
don't know. It just stuck in my head.
Read the last one.
All right. Finally for this season we have Police in a Pod. The most simplest thing I can give to this show is daily life of female police officers. Like that's it. It goes through serious crimes, not so serious crimes, dudes retiring on a motorcycle at Stream, and a dog.
Inu-sama.
Inusama.
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 So I mean that's
Inusama.
I forget the name of the characters, but it's like there's the one rookie and then the
Kawhi.
girl who's seen some
Kawhi.
shit, you know. But this was it had its moments of like serious tones, like very serious tones and like serious topics. And then it had some stuff that was like, oh, this is lighthearted and fun.
Well, episode 1, we were like, "Oh, this is gonna be a ha funny police show, ha good times."
And season
And
2, there's a guy
episode
with, like,
2, it's like a
I said
180.
season, didn't I?
Yes,
Yeah,
you
I
did
said
say season. Episode 2 is totally different. We were like, "Oh,
What the fuck?
this is dark now." Oh
Yeah.
shit!
Two's a rape episode. Episode 4 is a guy
Yeah,
trying to
domestic
kill
abuse
himself.
Yeah.
and
Domestic abuse. A baby
next
is
episode-
murdered.
an old guy gets lost in the woods, but he's not actually lost, and there's a dog, you know?
A baby's dead because he got thrown out of a car and ran over.
They catch
Yeah,
a
like-
serial rapist and kidnapper. I mean, jeez.
It was weird. It was really weird.
I don't know what the show is trying to be, but
I don't either. I mean,
consistent was not one of those words I would use for
Consistent
it.
was not.
no,
But
not
I
thematically.
did like the show.
It was a fun watch.
I did like the show. I will admit it. I liked it.
I
Yeah.
did. I liked.
Whether I would say it's good,
I don't know if I'd like really recommend it. I wouldn't go out of my way to tell someone to watch it.
I don't know if I would.
If
If
someone
someone's
This
like
is
bored
like-
out of their fucking mind, I'd be like, okay, you can.
if someone
to
said
check
they're
out
looking
the
for a
pod.
police show, I'd say,
I was
"Hey, I
about
got the
to
show
say,
for you."
I think this is like the single most overly specific show to
Mm-hmm.
recommend someone ever. Like how last episode we were talking with Cone about how weirdly specific you could get, and the more like abstract
Yeah.
you are, the more likely it's a show. Police. I just want a show that's like just average police shit. That's like the
Yeah.
weirdest
Hey,
thing.
are
can
you
say,
thinking about
and
being a
it
police
is.
officer in Japan? Check out The Daily Life
It
with
sucks.
Police in a Pod.
I think
It's
Kawhi's
sucks.
voice actor did a really good job.
She was
I
really
thought she
good.
knocked it out of the park.
She sounded familiar too. She's another one of
thought
those voice
She's
actors
like
who
a
sounded
newer voice
familiar.
actor. She doesn't have a ton of roles.
Kawhi was cute.
Yeah, I liked Kawhi a lot.
Yeah,
I liked
I fuck with
Kawhi a
that
lot.
short hair. Not bad. So that was all the animes of winter 2021, 22, whatever you want to call it.
I mean,
it's
not-
not every single
not all
anime,
of
but it's
them.
what we watched, our opinions on what we watched, and if you guys found anything, worthwhile,
Go watch it.
go watch it.
Simple.
Simple.
It's easy as that.
Simple.
Yeah.
I will
We'll hit-
say I'm looking way more forward to this season's
Yeah.
fucking
Oh, yeah.
This one's
MW.
definitely
Holy
more
shit.
So
stacked.
much. This season already so much better.
Oh my god, Kawhi was Destiny
Yeah, she was. She was.
from Tack Top Destiny.
Yep. I can see it
loved
100%.
Destiny. I loved Destiny.
Destiny
so
was
much.
awesome.
Titan was the
Titan.
OG.
Big
was
Titan
the
hours.
OG.
In
The
Heaven. I really
OG.
liked Heaven. I wish Heaven wasn't a bitch.
Heaven got me hard, and I don't
Bricked.
know if that's
Bricked.
good. I was mad bricked.
Bricked.
That was a
Like,
confusion
they-
break.
In the trousers. In the
I
slack.
It was Kokoro and Mika. All right, I need to stop because I'm going to do this for like.
Yeah,
20
I know,
minutes.
that's what I
I'm
usually
up
end up
right now.
doing.
I do this so much; it's
Yeah.
ridiculous. I just like looking at voice actresses and being like, "Oh my god, they did this."
I get
character."
so excited when I see one that I,
I know. I'm
recognize.
like, oh my god, they did this and that and that. And that
I'm
and
gonna
blah, blah,
say
blah.
it though. I think Sleepy Princess's voice actress is becoming my favorite,
What
just
el-
because of Harem-san also just.
That's the same
fucking-
one?
Yes. It's the exact same as Princess Soyals.
Yeah,
this is
she's
like
the
her,
same
this
one.
is like her second role.
That is so awesome.
She has like
They're similar
3 roles.
characters too. It's hilarious.
And I think she is slowly becoming like my favorite voice actress just because she does the sleepy voice so fucking well.
Yeah, she's really good at being quiet.
Even
Like-
even the characters look really similar.
Like
I can't-
Ahara-san is like the most ASMR voice in the world, and she does it so well.
I'm just waiting
Lovely.
for Rocket
I can't
Turtle
wait
to
to
show
review
up.
that show.
When Rocket Turtle shows up in Ahara-san, that will be epic. I will do a backflip live
Off
streaming
my balcony into the dog
Oh.
park.
and die.
And then be eaten by the Doberman Pinscher that I see every Tuesday morning.
There's a husky and a German Shepherd, like
Ooh,
all white, like an
husky.
all white husky, and then they have a German Shepherd too.
They-
They're both
based.
very pretty.
They got
They're
the
both
dogs.
very pretty dogs.
Steal them.
You know, I think they would notice.
Kidnap the dog.
I think
Kill John Lennon.
I think the German Shepherd would rip my throat out.
It might.
It doesn't even need to be trained. It would just know to do that.
Just bring
Like,
him a
oh,
treat.
that guy looks awfully submissive and breathable today. I might rip his jugular out.
I think if a dog ever told me I looked submissive and breedable, I think
I'd be like, whoa.
I'm backing
Whoa.
up. I'm calling it. That's
We
where
don't need another Washington horse fucking case, you know. Did you guys hear about that?
Huh?
Oh, what?
You don't know about that?
No.
No.
Hold on, let me get the exact city name real quick.
Washington horse fucking. Oh wait, are none of us
All right,
watching
so-
Mahjong Soul Pond?
No.
I said that one earlier. It's a 1 minute show. So the Enumclaw.
Oh,
Tippy's gone.
Tips left.
Okay, Tippy. Right,
Well, that's
right
all
when he
we
was,
have for this episode.
right when he was going to talk about the mysterious horse fucker.
I'm gonna be honest. There's like nothing more I want to do right now if for the podcast than talk about this season already.
Hello.
I know. Yeah, you're
My
back.
bad.
Hello, you're back.
Let me go over this real quick before we end it. It's
Oh,
just to give
jeez.
everyone some good dreams. So this guy, right?
Usually.
Nothing ever starts good if you say
Yeah.
so. This guy,
So
right?
this guy flies to a city called Enumclaw, Washington. I'm pretty sure it's in Washington. Yeah, 2005. This guy goes to Enumclaw, and he starts having sex with this horse, and this horse fucks him
man.
to death.
Oh, wait, this is
Oh,
old
yeah.
news. We've heard about this.
Oh, it's 2005. You know, it's old news for sure. But it's just what a
Well,
story, man.
All you had to say was you got fucked to death, and I would have known exactly what you're talking about.
By a horse.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
Pretty
this is,
not poggers.
he took horse cock up the ass and died.
yeah.
Cause
I mean,
of death: acute
I don't think I think I know.
peritonitis caused by traumatic penetration of the colon.
Yeah, thanks, Thousand Ways to Die. I'm glad that you're here to fucking
This week
He
on
was
a
a truck
thousand
driver,
ways
man.
to die. Dude gets
Just
fucked by a
wait.
horse.
Oh, well, we brought an asshole scientist on the show to explain what happened.
He's
Well-
fucking dead. 1001 dumb ways to die.
How did he die? Well, he died to death, so
He
I guess
died,
that's
he
the
got-
option.
Who was the horse?
He got fucked.
He was
Yeah.
the horse. And the horse's name was Friday.
Oh shit. The horse rode into town on dude.
Man
Hey,
got fucked on Friday.
I'm about out of it for this episode, you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I hope you guys like the new setup. It's interesting. It's fun.
I hope
It's
you like
different.
it, but if you don't, fuck off. There's
If
nothing
you
we can
don't,
do.
it doesn't fuck matter.
It doesn't
Not moving back
fucking
to
matter.
Ohio, and we can't move to Virginia right now. So that's the end of today's Hello Harem podcast episode number 80. If you guys liked anything or found anything informative, fun, or interesting, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Send us an email at helloharempodcast@gmail.com if you found anything. You want to ask us a question. Luke's showing Centro here, so if you
Wonder
know where he
to marry
Go.
me still?
send us an email.
Still wanted to marry
Centro.
me? We'll be starting a
He's
GoFundMe for
begging.
the twins to get internet, so
Yeah, holy shit. It's been so bad on this
Yeah.
whole outro.
Yeah, super bad.
Just hurry up before we
but-
get cut off again.
Yeah, so that's it for today's episode, guys. We'll see you next week for 89 on the Hello Harm podcast. Catch you.